So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Boca Juniors have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations...
A header! He will be livid with himself.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Izarazu. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Pirlo. Izarazu. And it's Baggio. Looking for options for movement. So much time and space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The less said about that pass, the better. No goals as yet. Pirlo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cafu. Pirlo. That's Rijkaard. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Ronaldinho. Guti. Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. That's Busquets. Vieira. That's Busquets. And it's Lam. Cross to the back post. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho gets into some space. He's shifted. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Opts to play it back. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Lizarazu. And it's Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It'll be a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Germany ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pressing high and with purpose. Pirlo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cafu. That's Cannavaro. Swung over. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. Now Pirlo. Guti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Crunching tackle. Bale. Looking to play him in. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Messi is in a really good position out wide. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. He gets big. It's there. The breakthrough arrives at last. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's played. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Lizarazu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Germany are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Juniors. Número 15, número 21. Entran número 17, número 19.
Messi plays it short.
Un cambio.
And it's Messi. Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rummenigge, good driving run.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is...
Good chance here! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Punched away. He's a sharp little ball here. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Lahm. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. Batista and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi goes short. Germany are looking to go forward now. 75 minutes played. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's...
And Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Van der Vaart does well to get it back. Lahm wriggles his way through. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Germany are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that has left him in a heap. Spread out to the left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space out wide.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge. Couldn't squeeze it through. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Albania.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he has been fouled there. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Germany with the corner, they're first. Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And claimed it back swiftly. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Germany finding their passes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here! Lahm stood up well to him there. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bale. That is lovely. And it's Hullet. Ball driven towards the far post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Coming on the field is
Totti,
number
well
15.
seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand clears it away. Bale. Played into the box. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neymar might just make this. Totti tries to play it through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Germany can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's an imaginative pass. And this is... tries a shot! And again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rummenigge. Vieira gets a foot in here. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Pirlo. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm delivers. Climbs up big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And it's Neymar. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Otto, who's set up 1 goal so far. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. Bale picks it up out wide. Big header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
Oh, what a climb! It's it! Germany are all square! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rummenigge. Vieira. Darren Fletcher. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Look at the space here! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he shoots! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge is onto this. Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. Totti. Figo. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge hurtling down that right flank. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van Basten. Yeah. He's had a shot! And he's following up! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, that's been intercepted.
Albania really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Whoa. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darren Fletcher. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Van Basten. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Figo. Now that's well seen too.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Germany got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Van Basten. Coming on to replace him is number 11,
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ferdinand. Now Otto. 5 minutes to add. And it's Fletcher. It's Pirlo. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. Ferdinand. Darren Fletcher. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. Germany have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. And already we're underway here. Germany have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
He's found a way past. Bigo completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. And the counter is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lahm. Cross to the back post. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. Goal! Germany! Van Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the far post. It's a goal kick. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Cuadrado. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Van Basten. Van Basten going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to play it through. Caicedo. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's DiMarco. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to... Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Rummenigge really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Cuadrado aims beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way. Vinicius Junior! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Osimhen. Cuadrado.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Germany have their second corner now. Thuram getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the keeper they go. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cuadrado. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Germany are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Real chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Could be danger here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. And Caicedo. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. Long ball by the goalkeeper. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Foden. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a good ball out wide. Rijkaard plays it all the way forward. And it's Lahm. Rummenigge. Great vision. Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior picked out brilliantly. Foden is having a shot! No mistake! Germany are all square. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Número 45.
Both sides then
Número
taking this
10.
chance to turn to
Número
their
22.
benches.
Número
Germany grab the
47.
equaliser, and we're
Número
all
25.
square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Número 8. Número 5.
That'll be a throw.
Cambio.
Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha. Diaz. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's DiMarco. Now it's Vitinha. Diaz has it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Rummenigge purring through the gears. Gabriel.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. To Bale. Guti. Played out to the right. Saka. He's had a shot! Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Germany are looking desperate here, short on time and options. At least it shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Diaz shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the...
Tries a shot!
4 minutos de compensación.
Shot a goal! Oh, extraordinary. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.